Okay, so we're gonna begin our Pilates session down on the mat. We're gonna be on the mat for the whole thing, okay? So you don't need to worry about sitting up or standing up, or, well, you do want to sit up, but standing up's not so much. We don't need any props or anything like that. So if we start with our legs out extended, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop the hands just behind us, and I want you to press forward with the chest and the belly, so we kind of arch through the back. And as we do that, pin your shoulder blades in, and then roll back, so scoop the belly button in, and so you feel yourself sitting on the juicy part of your bum, as opposed to when you push forward, you're on the bony part, okay? So we go bony bum, juicy bum, bony bum, juicy bum, okay? So we're rocking back and forwards. So it's like a seated pelvic tilt, okay? So back and forth, just for a couple of those. And now roll all the way up and sit yourself up so you can feel them sit bones, so you've maintained that arch through the back. We're going to take one leg, just tuck it in to start with, and then we're going to forward fold really gently to begin with, because first thing in the morning, perhaps not done so much workout. Maybe you've done a hardcore workout already. All right, so we're rocking back and forth. And now I want you to come down and hold this time. So come down, just hold here. As you do, pull your shoulder blades in and be really long through the neck. So try not to be down here. Nice and long. You're basically gazing at your big toe. Okay. Now come up and swap sides. So tuck that leg in. We start with a forward and backwards rock. Keeping length through that spine as we do this, so we're not rolling down in the back just yet. And now we come down and we hold, pin those shoulder blades in, long through that neck. Just holding here for a moment. And then once again we come up, we bring both feet in this time. So we've got the feet together. Feel the sit bones. So if you need to pull the bum cheeks out, pull them out. Feel those sit bones in the floor. And again, we're going to go back and forwards, but still straight through the spine. So it might not be, it might even look like this, okay? It might be really minimalistic movements. And I'm a very flexible person, but I'm still not moving that much, okay? And that's because I want to keep my back nice and straight. All right. And now this is where we add the curve of the spine. So sit yourself up, drop the chin to your chest, and now roll down. So let your body rest here. Good. Come on up. Extend both legs out this time. Start straight back, back and forth. So straight back, so again, it might not mean that we're moving very far. And then when you're ready, if you're feeling tightness over the top of the hips and the really deep down in the lower back, you're going to stay here. But if you feel comfortable, you're going to roll the chin to your chest and then come down and up. So we're kind of curling down and pushing forwards. Yeah, so if we break the move down into what shape we're drawing, say with the chin, we roll down and come forwards, we're drawing the letter L. Yeah? So it's in those two-part components. If you feel like you want to get more stretch, as you roll down, push the fingertips away. And really extend your stretch. Okay, let's do one more. Reach and sit. Good. Okay, bring your legs into pretzel. So in pretzel, I'm just going to move my water out of the way so I don't kick it. Okay, I'm going to place one hand down on my mat so I'm supported, and then I'm kind of waving and sitting, waving and sitting. So it's very much like the mermaid, but with pretzel position legs. Roll and back. We're going to do a couple of these. Last one, come up. Now, you're still maintaining this action. Okay, we're going to bring the foot underneath. So we've got the knees stacked, and then extend one leg. Okay, so we've extended, and what we're going to do is we're going to lift and down, lift and down. So as we start to add strength work into this, we're putting work through the arm, the hips and the abdomen. So we've swapped sides on the pretzel. Get yourself comfortable. Hand is down to support, chest is in. We start with the reach and sit. Reach, so this is the stretch. This is the, oh, that feels good. I mean, this is a great way to start bank holiday or to start Monday, yeah? Lovely. Big reach and up. That's good. Big and in. Let's do a couple more here. And then we take that changed position of the legs. Here we go. So sit up, stack the legs, and then extend the top one. We lift and reach, come down. So as we lift those hips up, we're squeezing butt cheeks. We're pulling in through the belly, and the arm is going up, over, and big reach over to the side. Good. That's nice. Big reach and back. Let's do a couple more. Nice. Last one. Come down and sit round. Okay, so hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer. You've moved through the body. Okay, we're going to come into what's called the saw position. Okay, so this is now going to add a little bit of rotation into the body. So let's break it down to begin with. We take the arms out wide, take a breath in, twist and come to center. Other side, twist and center. Okay, so let's just stay here for a second. Couple of these each way. Beautiful. Now come to center and hands down. Take a moment to think about combining this twisty move with the L-shaped roll that we've just done. Okay, so let me just show you what it'll look like. My baby finger is aiming for my outside baby toe on the other side, okay? So first of all I twist. Now just take a look at this thumb at the back. I'm going to push it down. I'm now going to draw the L shape with my chin. Come back. Thumb comes up and I come back round. So let me do it on the other side. Twist, thumb, L shape and up. Okay, so this is the saw. Should we go together? Let's twist, thumb, draw the L shape with the chin, up, thumb and center. Other side, twist, thumb, L shape, thumb, center. Good, let's do it again. Twist, thumb, L, thumb, center. Other side, twist, thumb, L, thumb, center, relax. Good. Okay, take a couple of breaths, big deep ones, and we're going to do the saw 2 times each side, but you're going to go with your breath. Okay, so each part of the move I want you to be inhaling or exhaling, and for today I'm just going to let you breathe how you feel comfortable. Okay, so here we go. Inhaling for myself and exhaling, twisting that thumb all the way down, coming back and to center. Let's go round. Always thinking about that thumb. Don't let that thumb kind of stay pointed up. It just helps with the movement. Last one. come up, hands to thigh, good. Roll your shoulders, give the hands a little bit of a shake if you want to, and we come into a forward spine fold. So we take a breath in and we slide the hands all the way down the legs as we exhale, and then we breathe in to come back up. Exhale, slide down, inhale, come back up. Now it doesn't matter how far down you can go. When you get to your lowest point, I want you to push yourself, okay? So come back up. As you exhale, push, push, push. So even if it's here, you're pushing, whether you're here, whatever it looks like, push yourself into your stretch. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through the mouth. That's the difference between Pilates and yoga when we do the breath works. One of the differences in yoga, it's in and out through the nose. In Pilates, out through the mouth. Okay, last time, come down and hold. So whatever level you're at, whether you're up here or further down, it doesn't really make a difference. Okay, because you are in your level of stretch. Sit yourself up. Good. Hands come back to the start position. Seated pelvic curl. So remember, we press the belly out and we tuck it back in. Shoulders roll, shoulders pinned. Beautiful. Okay, come back to your mat's center. Flat feet, bent knees, hands cupped behind the back. So you should have a bend in your elbows. You want to be as close enough to have a 90-degree position in those elbows. Okay, and we're just going to roll back. So we take a breath in, roll the back, come all the way so you're flat through the elbows, so straight arms, and inhale back up, pulling yourself back, rolling. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, lift. I do love a good session of Pilates. I like the level of control that you need to be thinking about with each of these movements. I find it almost as meditative as some yoga. Inhale up and hold. Good. Okay, now we're coming into the roll down. So we'll do roll down, roll up. Okay. For some of you, you will require the assistance of the elbow to do this because you need to be controlled as you come down or come up. All right, and so I'm going to demo it with the elbow to start with. So we come here. Let's move that water. I knew it was around somewhere. So we're in this start position. We roll back just like we did with the hands cupped here. Come all the way down. Press your back into the floor and take your arms overhead. Really press your back and your belly down into the floor. Now arms come back. They sit above your shoulders. If you can, you're going to control to the top. However, if you need assistance, the elbow, one or two, come into the floor. Roll the chin so we get this curve. Okay, so this is part of the exercise. You roll and then you're supported to the top. Okay, let's do that one again. Slowly, slowly roll down. So it's all controlled, yeah? Press that back into the floor, hands overhead, arms come back above those shoulders, elbow in. Remember this part here, this is part of the exercise. So I'm using my abdomen to bring myself to here, and now I'm pressing into the floor. Okay, let's go again. I'm going to demo now without the use of the elbow, but if you need the elbow, that's where you stay. Hands come above the shoulders, now my chin to chest, and I push myself all the way up and over the go back to that roll down. Always pressing, controlled on every portion of the movement. So you might notice that a lot of the moves we do are built from some of the ones we've done before. So this one here, for instance, is built from the cupped hand posture. So it's exactly the same movement. Shape of the back just so happens to be exactly the same. Okay. Let's do 3 more. Oh, what a stunning day. My view right now is of a palm tree and a bright blue sky. Could be from like a holiday brochure. We are very, very lucky. Come down. Last one, up we come. Up and hold. Good. Holding here. Take a breath, have water if you need some. Okay. Hands come behind you. Pin your shoulder blades in and lift your chest. Now, my fingertips tend to point forwards, okay, or point towards my bottom, I suppose. But if you're more comfortable with other positioning of your hands, then that's absolutely fine. But just make sure that whatever position your hands are in, the shoulder blades are pinned in as close together as you can get them, and you're drawing in through the belly, okay, because we want a lot of work here, because we're coming into hip circles. So wiggle your bum, feel your sit bones. You got them? Dig them into the floor. Lean back and lift the feet, and now extend the legs. You are supported, stay where you are. Your hands are supporting, okay? You are not sinking into your shoulders. No, 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 and we are not pressing really heavy into the hands, okay? So we've got work here, but we could, for instance, do this. Okay, so this is just support. We roll over, come back to center, and we roll over. Come back to center. Come over, center, and over. Good. Trying not to collapse down into your shoulders. So we do that by thinking about pinning the shoulder blades in together and drawing in through the belly. That's good. Couple more. Go over. We're doing it one more time. Come to center, feet come down, and then roll yourself all the way to the floor. Take a moment in a full body stretch. So the fingertips reach away, the toes pointed, and we're lengthening the whole of the body. Good. Big stretch. Super duper. Okay. All right, now bring the knees into your chest, give them a little bit of a hug. Have a wiggle, have a rock side to side if that's what you need. Just loosen them up. I always like this posture here, so frog's legs. Just feels like it loosens up through the pelvis, through the hip flexors. I quite like this one. So have a little wiggle. Okay, hug those knees back in. Good. Okay, so from here we're going to come into the double leg stretch. We'll start just with legs, but then we will add the arms. Okay, so squeeze and release, squeeze and release. As we do this, we're going to be bringing the belly button down into your back, pressing into the floor to control here. Okay, so although the legs are extending, this is where your work is happening. You want to be controlled, because if I just demo without, I'm putting my leg here just to support me, but if I don't, you'll see my whole body arches. Look, I can get whole hand under there. We don't want that. We want to hold in, okay, so that as we extend, this stays controlled. Okay, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Last one for a second. Hug it in and hold. Have a wiggle. Have a release. Do whatever you feel like you need to do in those hips. Or do like a good circle as well. That feels nice. Okay, and now your option. You can stay with just the leg work. Our arms came like this, so we hugged and we opened. Or we add a roll through the chest and we come here. We roll. So this is your option, okay? Are we ready? Let's go. And again, it's the belly that's doing the work. Can't count so much with this one. Let's do 4, 3, 2, last one. Roll back, hug, and then full body stretch. Whew. Nice. Good. That felt fun, right? Love it. Okay. Come round onto the side. Okay, so we're coming into a little bit of a leg series. So you're going to be on the side and I want you to be fully rested down on your shoulder. So you extend the arm and you rest the head. Now if you need a pillow or a cushion or a folded towel, do feel free to put it there, okay? The hand at the front is our support hand. It is not pressure, okay? And we want the hips and the shoulders to be stacked on top of each other. So what we're going to avoid doing is rolling the hips forwards or rolling the hips back. Okay, so take both of your feet. You're going to lift both feet off the floor. The head is relaxed down. Point your toes. So both legs are lifted. You're going to take your top leg a little bit higher and pulse up and down. Controlling through the abdomen so that you don't wiggle around. That's good. So nice and controlled. We're going to do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold and hover. Keep that leg where it is. Okay, don't let go. Hold it there. Flex your foot so you've drawn the toe up towards your knee. We're going to pulse again, up and down. That's good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Flex the foot and bring it to your base leg. Both legs are still hovered off the floor. We're holding here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax down. Good. Draw the knees towards the chest. Keep your feet close to your bum. Okay, and we're going into the clam. So your head stays down. I'm just lifting my head up so that I can speak to you a second. So knees and ankles are together. Keep those hips stacked on top of each other. Just watch the position of my finger here. I'm going to lift the knee, not so much that my finger moves, okay? If I go too high, my finger rolls backwards, and we don't want to do that. So the clam is a small movement up and down. You know when you've got the clam right because your bum cheek here, right on tip of your hip joint, will start to feel this within about 5 or 6 repetitions. There we go, I've got that feeling. It's not a muscle that we tend to work, so we feel it quite soon. Good, okay. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Roll onto your belly. We will do the other side, don't worry. Okay, fingertips to your temples. Push your pubic bone in, squeeze your bum cheek. Lift the chest. We're going to stay here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now come up and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Hold it there for 8, 7. Pull the belly in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Hold it again. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your butt cheeks. Push that pubic bone into the floor for another 4, 3, 2, and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down into child's pose. So take a moment here. And then come over onto the other side. We've got that side series on the other leg to do. Okay. Make sure you've rolled over. Into your torpedo. So stacked legs position. Hips are stacked, heads rested. We take both legs up off the floor. Remember, this hand at the front is our support system. Okay, we want to use most of the belly work to keep ourselves balanced. Leg at the top comes up and we pulse. Nice and controlled for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Hold that leg. Now really draw that belly button in. Contain tension in that abdomen. Flex the toe towards your knee. Pulse again. Good. We've got 8, 7, 6. Oh, I'm losing it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Point the toe. Bring that leg back to the top. Base leg. Keep them lifted. Hold it there. Don't go anywhere. Beautiful. Drop those legs and bring your knees to your chest. So the heels are close together towards your bum. Knees are stacked, ankles together, clam posture. So ankles stay locked in, we lift and lower. That's good. So if your hips and your knees are in the right position, you're going to start feeling this in that butt cheek round about now. If not, you're coming too high, or you're already starting with the hips back. So push them forwards for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll onto your back. Hug the knees to your chest. Now, if you're on a hard surface, just be mindful of this because we're going to go into roll like a ball. Okay, and everybody's roll like a ball might be different. So we want to hold on to the tops of the legs, pull them really tight to the chest, curl your chin and start to rock. Now this might be your limit, okay? And if that's the case, that is fine because the more you work on it, the rounder you'll be able to make your back and the more likely you are to get to here. So rolling like a ball, you stay tucked in, chin stays down, legs stay close to the body, and we roll like a ball. Nice and controlled, nice and gentle. Okay, so we're going to roll 2. One more time, come to the top. Good. So if you need to push yourself up to the top, that's fine. Bring yourself into cross-legged. Pin shoulders back, we come to mermaid. So alternating sides for the mermaid. Rock. Beautiful. Big reach and down. Oh, I do like the mermaid. Big reach. One more each side. And this time we add a twist. So we bring the hand to the knee and we rotate round. Look over your back shoulder. Come back the other side. So make sure you've swapped your sides. Come to center, hold on both knees, pull yourself down. Sit yourself up. You can take your legs out wide, out to the front. Okay, sit yourself nice and tall. We're going to turn our body so that we're in line with one side. Rock down and up. Again, go to the level that feels right for yourself. 2 and 1. Come to center, rock forwards and back. So we're in the center now. Let's do 4, 3, 2 and 1. Up to the other side, rock back and forth. 2 and 1. Sit yourself up, and now we twist. So we reach and reach, reach. So it's a forward reach to the diagonal, reach and reach. Good. We're gonna do 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Bring the legs into center, reach up, reach forwards, reach up and forwards. So this is where we're going to finish off. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. And that is you all done. Thank you very much for joining me. Whew.